I forgot what I was gonna say.
Me.
Like, I was so ready, and then I'm like, lost it.
Okay, so where we left off, I don't know. Why don't I? Where are the timestamps? I need timestamps for the chat. Okay, so now Bree's texting me. Use window pop-out for characters. Enable 3D dice. Enable chat timestamps. There we go. So at about midnight, 15 minutes shy of midnight, the other night, Saturday, I think. So I know I left a party with only 18 minutes to get here on time. And then I had to go buy a pickle. So yeah, that was Saturday. I did not drink at that party, surprisingly. There was many alcohol. Message blocking is active. What's message blocking? Okay, so where we left off, your neighborhood DM had to nerf the encounter quite a bit because we were running short on time. What, I'm so confused right now.
I think we pretty much killed everything.
No, my phone keeps confusing me.
Oh.
I don't know what message blocking means.
Where's it blocking the messages?
Like, my friend who just moved to Canada.
Oh, I was supposed to text.
Okay, I'm gonna figure this out later. Okay. So... yeah, so we finished that encounter that I ended up having to nerf. And when I say nerf, it was just because, you know, it was taking a long time, and we all wanted to be done by midnight, and we were all tired, but it's fine, so. With that being said, the encounter was finished anyway, no matter how it was nerfed or whatever, because this is technically a one-shot, so you don't have to worry about XP or anything like that. Not that we worry about it in the other campaign either, because I'm doing milestone level up in that campaign anyway.
Gotcha.
Because that's better for a story than XP, in my opinion. So, the Draugr, or undead, were cleared, and the people of the town had slowly began to, you know, come to the windows and doors of their homes to peer out and see that these four had, you know, taken care of the issue as it was at the moment. You can kind of tell by, now that you're looking around this town of Wodenstag, that invasions and things like that are very common. There are a lot of barricades. There's a obviously not depicted on the map because you're only in like one little street area, but there are a form of like gates and whatnot to get that like kind of block just the sides of the village that face out towards the water, because if y'all remember or not, Wodenstag is kind of out there on the peninsula of Nessendhold. So for any form of invaders, Wodenstag gets hit hard and gets hit first. So you can tell that this village is kind of used to dealing with any sorts of threats, because the windows on these houses are actually like boarded up from the inside. So like people actually, like, however long ago, hammered up planks of wood over their windows, maybe put like little openings and whatnot in between the planks, but like they've been there for a while. You can tell because the wood facing outside is very weathered. But as these people are starting to notice that the threat has been taken care of, you can see that they almost just naturally go back to whatever they were doing. So some people are coming out of their homes and checking for any sort of damage. One man who has a forge comes out, just kind of looks around, and then starts pulling his gloves back on and starts walking back over to his forge again. Like, life just resumes after that. And there are no thank yous given to you. There's no regard, nothing like that, because in this day and age, no one really regards heroes, and you guys also weren't the only ones dealing with the issue throughout the town. There were guards dealing with the issue and whatnot, so most of the people probably just assumed you to be mercenaries or something, and who really thanks mercenaries? Because mercenaries can be hired, so, like, no one thanks a mercenary. So, as you come to the center point of the town, so like center Main Street, where it kind of branches off into, you know, little trails that go elsewhere in the town. And the town it's kind of sparse as it is. No one lives terribly close together except for right here in the center. And as you go out, it gets even more sparse. So it really is just a village. Wodenstag is nothing great. It's just there. People just live there. That's it. They're not really known for anything either. But there in the center of the town, you see what, as Euphora had said, that she recognized that shape from your dream, but your universal dream, that there in the town, on the ground, is a stone, like a flat stone slab that is the exact, like, repeated spherical shape that you had all seen in your dream / vision. Otherwise, the choice is yours, what you all are going to do.
Can I make a perception check?
Yes.
Alright. Let me go get out my character sheet. Alright.
Okay, so, with perception check of about 15, you would notice that the spherical collection, thing, the multitude of smaller spheres that go along it, vertically, and then exit, look like, maybe slabs that are about the size of the average human's palm, and they look like they're not permanently cemented in there.
Okay. Magnus he probably mentions that how they don't look permanently cemented in the ground. So he'll tell that to the party. 'Cause he didn't really get anything else that he feels like, that is worth sharing. Because he's like, oh, everything else seems kind of obvious. So
Yeah.
yeah, they don't look permanent.
All right. Can Toro make a religion check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so another 15. You would recognize that the palm-sized slabs all have, runic etchings in local common language, like local common runes, labeling the different north planes of existence.
Okay.
Or as you would know it, that shape makes up the world tree.
Ooh, okay. So Toro will definitely point that out physically and also verbally to the squad.
Okay.
Okay. I wish to check my religion. Do a religion roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Where you at? Where you at? Don't tell me. Okay.
You would know just about the same as Tori, no more.
I get 11. It failed me this time.
You rolled
that's the wrong one.
Well, you rolled religion.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the like I said, the slabs seem to be loose, and they are in, common runic representing the different, planes of existence in the world tree. So, like, Asgard, Alfheim, etc., etc.
Okay, and you said these slabs are like about, what is it, like a hand
It's
size?
about
Like a palm size?
It's about the palm size of, like, the average human hand.
Okay, so then Tori is going to hold her hand over, let's say, Asgard, and just slowly place her hand directly on it.
So as she slowly places her hand on Asgard, she actually gets a zap against her palm, repelling it.
Okay.
Girl.
It doesn't cause any damage. It's like a warning zap.
Okay. Then, Leon asked, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't think it wants to be touched. At least not Asgard.
Okay. Let me try. Leon touches Midgard.
Midgard allows you to touch it.
Because we are in Midgard.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Would we be able to make any other rolls since we have this kind of new information about it?
Hold on. Before I say anything exactly, let me, okay, well, someone could always make, an arcane check, for, like, magic. Someone could always make a history check to find out how it got there. Someone could make an investigation check to, like, if you guys were to continue, like, trying to touch each little slab, an investigation check would probably be a good idea, just to see, like, who can touch which one. There is a lot of rolls that could happen right now.
Okay. Okie doke.
I would definitely suggest something like, an insight check, attempting a better religion check.
Okay. Can I roll for do an insight check?
Yes. Okay, so that insight check will cover what the religion would have covered. So
Okay.
as you get closer to this thing and you're able to read the etchings better, you can see that with your knowledge that the world tree and the planes of existence are arranged in a particular order, and you can tell immediately that as they are right now sitting on the central slab that they all are, pushed into, that they are in the wrong order. They are like completely scrambled because for some reason, like a direct giveaway is you are all on Midgard. That's where, all of you mortals live. Midgard, for some reason, is not in the center where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So that's like the telltale sign. You see that and you know, like, if Midgard's not where it's supposed to be, nothing else is.
Okay. So Magnus, he's gonna be, while he's looking at them, he's gonna be, hey, guys, yeah, this is all wrong. None of these are in the right order. Look at that. Look where Midgard is. That's not right.
And Yuffie's just like, oh, you're right. Good eye.
Thank you.
Can we move these things?
Depends on which one you're trying to touch.
Okay.
Would you guys like to see how it's arranged now? Like, are you set on trying to figure this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously don't bring your characters onto here. This is like what it looks like.
Oops.
Okay.
Okay. So, can I roll a religion check to know where everything is supposed to be?
I mean, go for it.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's right here.
Okay, so
What did I roll? Damn.
a 16.
Okay.
So sadly, you do not like automatically know exactly where everything is supposed to be.
Okay.
I
But
can
do I
try
know
rolling.
that it's supposed to be in the middle?
I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're trying to roll to figure out exactly where everything's supposed to be, you have to roll a nat 20.
Oh shit.
So if you, and I mean like natural 20.
It's gotta be green. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Can I just move Midgard over to the center then?
So are you gonna, well, as you can see, Midgard, trying to move it to the center, Alfheim is there. So you would have to move Alfheim.
Can I just switch the places?
When you try to touch Alfheim, it zaps you.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Tori wants to try something.
Okay.
Tori wants to try touching Helheim.
When Tori leans over to touch Alfheim, she leans over, just gently uses her nails to like dig around it, and as she touches it, it starts to just illuminate a dusty, like mauve kind of color, just for a moment. And after it does, she gets like this like shock of a vision. And when she's pulled into that vision, and obviously she's the only one experiencing this, the vision seems dragged out over like 10 minutes as she's walking, and it's like she's like walking on water, and the water is like, it's a deep, deep, like treacherous sea, but for some reason as she's walking, it's like calm and clear, specifically where she is. And as she's going through the water, she can just hear a raspy female's voice, kind of like just ringing throughout the entire area, just saying, "My daughter, there is a favor that I ask of you." And that's all it says. And then the vision fades. And it seems that only a second passed. But in your head, it felt like at least 10 minutes.
So in 10 minutes, all that this woman has said is, "Daughter, I have something to ask for you."
Yep.
That's
that was
so
annoying.
Okay, so she pulls her hand away because that was pretty trippy. And she just kind of gives her eyes a rub. It's just like, okay. Helheim didn't zap me, but it made me see something weird.
Bjorn says, Bjorn rolls to know where his dad is. Which realm his dad is. Is that okay?
I mean, if he doesn't already know, yeah.
Okay. I know. Bjorn takes a deep breath and puts his hand on Asgard.
So, as he places his hand on Asgard, just kind of like resting the palm there over the palm-shaped slab, Asgard illuminates just briefly with just a pure light. Just pure light. It doesn't have a color, but it seems to accept his touch.
Okay. Bjorn says, "Everybody touch a symbol and try to figure this out. If you get zapped, touch another one."
Magnus goes, do I want to get zapped? Can I just say that he starts poking every single symbol?
I mean...
Ow! Oh, not that one! Ooh, not that one!
Not Evan, but Bjorn is cheering them on. Poke all the buttons.
Okay, well... Sure, I guess. So, as Magnus does this, he gets zapped by the ones that don't zap at all are Njelfheim, Vanaheim, Muspelheim, and Jotunheim. They don't zap at all. Okay?
Alright.
They don't glow either.
Okay.
Hope someone's taking notes.
Oh shit.
No.
That's all I'm saying, because I'm not helping you.
Okay, that was Vanaheim, you said?
I don't know if I'll repeat it.
Alright, I heard Muspelheim, maybe.
Asgard illuminates briefly with a blue light. Alfheim zaps you hardcore.
Oh shit.
Midgard doesn't do anything. Svartalfheim zaps you, and Helheim zaps you.
Okay.
This is Magnus. This doesn't apply to everybody.
Alright.
Based off of the list I just said, though, I mean, elimination, the 4 I didn't say are the ones that didn't do shit. So.
Yeah. So with that, he's gonna place his hand on the one that actually didn't zap him and glue. So he's gonna glue. Is that a word? Glowed. Glue. He's gonna put his hand on Asgard.
Okay, and it illuminates briefly that sky bluish color.
Okay, he's like, nice. That's his response to that. And he looks up, he's like, alright, I poked them all. Some of them zapped me. Those ones didn't do anything. They're kinda... But this one's my boy. And he's pointing at Asgard. And he looks at them, he's like, alright, what now?
Well, you said something about them not being in order, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that I did. They weren't in order.
And we figured out which ones we can touch, right?
Yeah.
So,
So it's like kind of like a puzzle. Sledding puzzle.
I'm so bad at puzzles.
Don't worry, it's not a good puzzle. I made it. Here, I'll give each of them a quick color, and you guys should be able to move the colors.
Alright.
Okay. Also, the two of you that didn't have visions yet, don't worry, your visions just happen under certain circumstances.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
I don't need a vision. My daddy gonna be like, keep not getting caught.
Someone try to move one of the shapes I just made. So
I'm attempting to.
That's not working.
Not working.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you guys will just tell me where you want them and I'll move them for you.
Okay.
Okay, God of the War, don't fail me now.
Oh yeah, don't Google the answers.
Damn it.
That'll ruin it.
Okay, I'll be a good sport.
20. In what religion to know where they all?
Yeah, but at one point I'm gonna tell you no more religion checks. I'll allow one religion check per person left.
Damn.
Don't fail me now, boy.
And one religion check. Don't
Nope,
expect us
not
to
a
work.
nat 20.
It's a 23.
I said nope. It's gotta be green.
All right. Okay, Magnus. Let's see if
God
your
damn it.
3 in religion was gonna work.
I mean, I'll have Yuffie roll too.
Damn.
Oh boy, the pressure's on, man.
I mean,
Okay.
is it though?
Oh, Yuffie's not gonna get that. Yep, there you go.
All right.
She knows the least.
Okay. We move Midgard, and we switch Midgard and Elfenheim.
Alfheim zapped all of you.
Okay, so Elfheim cannot be moved. Okay.
At least not by you three.
We are all trying to do this together, are we not?
No, Yuffie's not paying attention.
Somebody call this her over here. Oh, Yuffie, come on, help.
So Yuffie comes over and she just she looks at this because she rolled the smallest roll. She looks at this, she's just like, I don't know what you want me to do.
We will tell you where to move, what.
Well, no. What if she moves it and it zaps her? Then she's not gonna want to touch him.
Yeah, but she can probably move Alfheim, since we all got shocked by different ones. Then there's 4 of us, and there's 8 things that we can move. So I'm guessing we can all move 2.
Mm.
Oh, now you're using your brain. Okay.
Okay, who can oh wait, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Asgard.
I forgot to put one on this one. Good job, Hannah.
Mhm.
Let me see. We'll put obnoxious green on this one.
Love it.
Why did it turn yellow? Fake!
Okay.
Supposed
So
to be green.
she says a terrible puzzle. So we know Midgard is either at the center or at the low center of it.
Okay, that
Well-
would make sense because there's mid in it.
Well, don't forget the one thing that Magnus did know.
What did Magnus know?
I don't know. What was the one thing that tipped the Magnus off to knowing this was wrong?
Oh, he knew Midgard was supposed to be in the center?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I said. So we move Midgard to the center.
Alfheim's still there.
Okay,
Yuffie,
can
touch Alpine.
And Yuffie's like, which one's that?
touch the one in the center and we will give you a pickle.
Really?
Yes.
Show the pickle first or it's fake.
She said, what?
Show the pickle first or it's fake.
I swear on my name, I will buy you 5 pickles if you just trust us.
Dude,
I have 9 gold pieces, and that should buy me 5 pickles.
He'll buy you more than 5 pickles.
That will buy I would 5 pickles.
You have to
any more
agree.
questions are.
You have to agree to buy me 1 gold's worth of pickles.
Okay. I will buy you 1 gold worth of pickles. I agree, swear on my name. But you have to listen to us, and if you get shot, you gotta touch it again.
Okay, okay. You two, Magnus and Tori, you guys are the witnesses of this deal. Yeah?
yes.
Okay. So, Youth takes her hand, and she goes and she just very slowly presses her finger against Alfheim, and Alfheim illuminates in like an orange light. And she's like, what's it doing? Is it eating me?
No,
I think you're good.
okay.
You're good.
So,
Okay.
move Elfheim and I'll move Midgard and we'll switch places.
Okay, so Yuffie, she leans over and she like grasps Alfheim and she like lifts it up and it ends up being way heavier than she thought it would be. So
Does she have strength? She has strength.
she actually drops it and it rolls a little bit, and when she goes after it and when she touches it to go after it, she seems to freeze up for a moment.
Oh.
And then after about, a minute, she like successfully picks it up and then walks back over to the group with it. And she's like, where does it need to go?
Alright. I put Midgard in the middle. Then I point to the open spot that Midgard used to be.
Midgard, thank you.
So
Excuse me, Midgard. I'm trying to move you.
Me.
You butthole. Awful. Oh, I can put text. I forgot. When it's been a long time. There. You guys put Midgard there. Awesome. And then you put Alfheim in this open spot. So when you place Midgard in the middle, it does like just a quick light flash, and all of a sudden it seems to lock into place.
That's good, I think.
Yeah. So these things, okay. So Bjorn tries to move Midgard again. Does it move?
No, it like all of a sudden it's like stuck.
Okay. So if we put it in the right spot, it gets locked in and we can't move it. So that means we're gonna play realm roulette.
Mm.
So Bjorn tries to pull Asgard out of its hole.
Okay, Asgard lets you lift it. Do you
Okay.
actually like lift it?
Well, I grab it, pull it out, and then I think to myself, wait, do I know that they had vision?
No, neither of the ladies have like actually flat out said like, hey, I had a trippy vision.
Okay, so yes, I completely pull Asgard out the socket.
When you pull Asgard out of the socket, you are hit with a very similar vision to what I had described to Amber for Tori's vision. Except for when Bjornstad is hit with his vision, instead of like the ocean thing, it's actually like a lush field, and like the sun is beating down and everything, and you know, you can literally like hear birds in the vision and everything. And the message that he gets seems to be that like a broken piece as well. But it's in a deep male voice. And it just says, take care of the Jotun. That's all it says.
Not about running from my mama, see? All right. The grandmama. Okay, so I ask, oh my God, I want to ask, okay, can somebody move Jotunheim?
Jotunheim?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I heard right, if I remember right, that was one that.
Oh, the one that like you could touch, right? Like it doesn't react to anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll leave that one alone.
However, you can see plain as day it is not locked into place the way Midgard is.
Okay.
Midgard is the only one that you guys moved that is locked into place.
Okay, so yeah, so I will switch Asgard and Jotunheim since Jotunheim doesn't electrocute nobody.
You're gonna switch Asgard and Jotunheim?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I feel like I don't have the right to, but okay.
So, let me finish labeling this. So when you place Asgard at the base, top, it also locks into place.
I know it.
Hey.
Jotunheim, we're the... I know I put you in the center. I know I put that piece of crap in the center. Stay.
Me.
Okay. So, Midgard is locked into place, and Asgard is locked into place.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Whew. Sorry, that was a really weird reaction.
I feel like Helheim and Elfenheim can be switched.
Wait, which one?
I'm wondering if Alfenheim and Helheim could be switched.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Tori's got Helheim, so.
Okay.
Okay, so what ones are you trying to switch?
Helheim and Alfenheim, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Alfheim. You're literally swapping the ones that are like right on top of each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Helheim. I'm gonna put text. Okay, so as you swap those two, nothing happens.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking. Asgard was like heaven. So, and it's at the top. Maybe Helheim, it should be at the bottom instead of Misselheim.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Okay. So, Muspelheim is one of the ones that do not react to touch. So, it's easily moved by anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Magnus is gonna take this one.
So, when Helheim is moved to the bottom, it also, like, cements into place.
Hey.
I'm figuring this out. Okay.
People need to be able to read you, label. There.
Me.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got that one.
So we got 3 out of the 8.
Yeah.
All right, let's move Niflheim. Where y'all want to try moving that? Which one? You know what? So the other Hein, the red one,
Me.
doesn't have a name on it that could be moved yet. So let's switch those two.
Okay.
Okay.
Niflheim and Savannah.
Red and orange.
Yeah.
Okay, so who tries to move what?
Tori can move Niflheim.
Okay, Niflheim lets Tori touch it.
Okay.
Hey.
Gion tries to touch the other one, the red one.
Svart Alfheim.
Yeah.
It zaps you.
Okay, that's what I thought. The ones I could touch was Asgard and Midgard. Although I don't know if Midgard zapped everybody. Okay, Yuffie, try touching this thing right here.
Yuffie
Red.
tries to touch it, and it also zaps her.
Oof.
Alright, so Magnus is gonna go for that one.
It lets Magnus touch it.
Okay, so switch that Niflheim.
So as Magnus picks up Svart Alfheim, because that's the realm that his father actually originated from, even though he ended up becoming an Asgardian, he started there. So that one, though it didn't illuminate, when you pick up that one, that's what triggers your vision. And in your vision, it's like an icy, snowy slope. And it starts with you on a hunt chasing a deer through the snow. and you end up losing your footing and tumbling, and when you come to rest, you look up, and that's when you're hit with just the, it seems like a broken sentence as well, and gain your place as my child. And that seems to feel like, almost 30 minutes, but when you come out of the vision, it's maybe been a minute.
Oh. Alright, so the first thing Magnus does is go, "What the heck?" And he yells that. It's like, damn, guys! I just had the weirdest thing happen to me.
Well,
what happened in that minute?
I had this vision, yo. Oh my gosh.
You had a vision? Me too!
Yo! You did? What was yours about? I was chasing a deer. I usually do that. So, but I wasn't doing that at first. That's why I was confused.
Oh, well, in mine, I wasn't chasing a deer. In mine, there was, like, a ton of flowers, and, like, there was this big tree, and, like, it had pretty leaves on it. And, like, some lady told to me, all she said was, "Prove your worth to me."
Oh, really? This guy, he told me to gain my right as his child.
That's scary.
I was told to take care of the Yodo. Or the yokai.
Jotun, so frost giant.
Oh, the frost giants?
Yeah.
Oh. Why didn't he say so?
Because that's not the word that they used. It was Jotun.
I know he did say so, but...
Oh, well, I was told, well, it's kind of cryptic. This woman told me there was a favor that she asked of me, but that's about it.
That feel when it's two puzzles in one.
It's too cryptic.
Yeah, it's a sentence. It's take care of something for me. So it's take care of the frost giants. Do me a favor, take care of the frost giants, and prove your worth as my child. But there's one more, because that's only 3 sentences.
No, you got them all. You just kind of, like, combined 2 of them.
Oh.
The order you received them in, you're not even done with this puzzle, but the order you the sentences is the easier of the 2.
Yeah, because we can piece together a sentence. We can't piece together this puzzle.
You're almost there! Here, I'll remove the colors of the ones that you guys, like, are locked in.
Okay.
Here, hold on. Because Svartheim locked in when it was placed where Niflheim was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so we're like halfway done.
Yeah, you're close.
Hmm.
But back to the sentences. The sentences you received, and this is the order you received them in, not the order they're supposed to be in. I have a favor to ask of you, my child. To prove your worth to me, take care of the Jotun, and gain your place as my child. Ironically, you guys received them in the order it's supposed to be in, so it doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
Damn.
I'll say that one more time in case you need it for notes. I have a favor to ask of you, my child. To prove your worth to me, take care of the Jotun, and gain your place as my child.
Okay. Favor, prove worth, frost niggas, join. So, all right.
Oh wait, I just know. Okay, I don't remember if I said this, but when you guys moved Musselspellheim over here, it locked into place.
Hey, so
It's
that's
just
5.
Yeah, in my notes, I wasn't able to like draw this map big enough, so.
Wait, Muspelheim is locked into place?
Musselspellheim.
Oh.
That one locked into place when it was put there.
All right. So we're almost there, boys. We're almost there.
Yeah, you're close.
Okay, so that means we just got to let's do the ring around the rosy. Everybody grab one piece and just move it to the left.
Okay.
Who's trying to grab what?
Tori's grabbing Niflheim?
Okay, Niflheim lets you pick it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to put Niflheim?
Oh. I guess go around in a circle. So I guess where Alfheim is.
Alfheim doesn't let you touch it.
So
Yuffie, yep.
Yuffie, take Elfheim.
Okay.
And I will try to touch Vanaheim.
Vanaheim does not let you touch it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was the one that Magnus couldn't pick up, right? Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So-
Magnus can't pick up Vanaheim.
Then who can pick up Vanaheim?
Youfer.
Okay, youth. Do us another favor. Pick up Vanaheim.
Can't pick up 2 of them at once.
You like drops Alfheim. It kind of bounces and just barely misses Bjornstad's foot.
Oh god.
A
Oh,
massive
you
thing of
lost
heavy
8
plaster.
You lost 8 pickles for that.
No, then I'm not doing anything.
No, I said you would have.
I wouldn't have done anything then.
Okay.
Folds
You
arms.
still get all your pickles. I'm just talking smack.
Okay, so she is able, the 2 that, because Yuffie wouldn't be able to pick up Midgard. The 2 that
Yeah.
Yuffie can pick up are Vanaheim and Alfheim, because
okay.
because her mother is a Vanir god, but she came from Alfheim. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it. The reason I was able to pick up Midgard and Asgard was because my daddy was an Asgard, my mama was Midgard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who is half giant?
I'll remind you that when you guys picked up Jotunheim, it let you pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody. Okay, so then I say I will help out. Now I grab Jotunheim.
Okay.
Okay.
So right now you guys had Yuffie pick up Vanaheim instead of Alfheim.
Yep. So Alfheim's out on the floor. So
Okay.
we're gonna put Niflheim on east.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, there we go. East. You're putting which one? Nelfheim?
Yeah, Niflheim on the E.
Okay.
You missed.
No, I'm trying to move the color. Give me a second.
Oh, it locked?
No, it did not. Otherwise, I would have deleted the color.
Okay,
So it does not lock. Alfheim's like on the ground over here.
Oh, just taking that literally. Okay, we move Jotunheim
Okay.
to west.
Okay. Jotunheim does not lock.
And we move Vanaheim to the north.
Vanaheim does not lock.
That was unlucky. We ain't getting that one.
Jotunheim.
What
Is that how
about
you pronounce it?
Jotunheim?
Okay. Magnus is gonna put that.
Which
where-
one?
He's gonna put Jotunheim where Vanaheim was.
Okay. So, up here,
Mm-hmm.
it does not lock.
All right. Let's put. Okay. Yuffie, could you move Vanaheim to west?
Alright, so Yuffie picks up Vanaheim and struggles it on over to west. And when she drops it into west, even though it's a messy drop, it like auto corrects itself and locks into place.
Thank God.
All right, we are squeezing through this. Okay, so
It like won't let me put it inside the circle. I give up. You're so close.
well, all we need to do is solve the last three. Let's put Alfenheim in the empty slot. Let's try that. Or do y'all want to just move the last two?
Actually.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Tori's gonna try and put Niflheim where Asgard was.
So on north.
Yeah, north.
When Niflheim gets placed there, it locks into place.
Oh, fuck me sideways. We got this.
Now we just have to
Now
switch.
it's 50-50.
Magnus moves Jotunheim to where Helheim was. So
Alright, when Jotunheim gets placed there, it locks into place.
We're good.
Took you long enough.
We had no reference. This is like asking a child to move.
You know, this wasn't a bad puzzle, though.
No, you said it was a terrible puzzle. It's pretty good.
Yeah, what you talking about?
And then Yuffie puts Alfheim there and it locks into place. Hey!
Oh my god, we did it, guys.
Bjorn smiles and says, "You earned yourself 1.2 gold pieces worth of pickles."
And she's like, yes! Yes! Okay, so, as you all do that, the entire, like, symbol of the world tree begins to glow, and the glowing, despite having no origin, actually makes like a shape of a tree. And all of a sudden, like, all the symbols begin to spin and line up, kind of like how Hades wanted the planets all align. And as they all lock into place, one after another, like a as it's spinning around and the stones are rubbing together and locking into place, it spirals up like a stone mound, and sitting there at the top of the mound is maybe itself, the mound is maybe 6 feet tall, and erect at the top of the mound is like a massive war horn.
Did you say erect?
Uh-huh. There's a horn at the top.
Okay. So, due to the words that were just said, Bjorn suggests that Yuffie blow on that.
Oh my god.
Can she reach it?
And Yuffie's like, ew, no, I don't know whose mouth's been on that.
Bjorn is surprised and says to himself, "Okay, so this is where you draw a line." All right.
Just wipe it off with like a piece of cloth.
My cloth is too expensive.
I have a piece of cloth.
Why do I have to do it?
Why not?
Okay.
What
Is
are
that
we
rock,
gonna do it?
is that rock, paper, scissors, and Vikings?
There's like, oh, what is it that they use in Critical Role? Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
To see who's gonna blow into the horn.
To the horn that is erect.
Wait, who's the tallest?
Magnus.
Oh yeah, oh, Magnus, go ahead. I'm short.
You can reach the
Oh,
horn.
Boulder Parchment Shear.
I'm so annoying. Okay, I'll just say let's have the tallest person blow the horn.
No. Boulder
When
Parchment
did you know?
Shear. All of us right now. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do.
What?
Boulder Parchment Shear right now.
Alright.
What does that mean?
It's
There's rock, paper, scissors, but back in the day, so it's boulder,
Oh,
parchment,
Okay.
and then
I need something divisible by 3. Isn't 12 divisible by 3? Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so 1 through 4 is boulder. 5 through 8 shear. No, that should be parchment, so it like goes in order. And then 9 through 12 is sheer. So I need everyone to open the dice roller and roll
Here we
just a
go.
d12, okay? Ready?
D12.
Boulder Parchment Sheer! Okay, she rolled parchment.
I got Boulder.
I roll parchment.
Alright, so let me see. That means Tori's out, so Tori doesn't have to do it.
She said, I think it's just.
Because parchment covers boulder, but sheer cuts parchment, so...
How do we know that the rock didn't also win and then it covered
No.
in paper?
So now Tori's out, so just the 3 have to go, okay? Ready? Boulder, parchment, sheer! Oh, she got parchment again! Alright, Magnus is out.
He'll still pick it up for them if they want it.
Lasco, ready? Just you
Wait, didn't he lose?
Who?
Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus wins! He has to do it! Blow the horn! Blow the horn!
Alright, so the Magnus picks it up. Alright? And he pauses for like 10 seconds. And like, are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Yeah!
And so he blows into the horn, and Helga flies off his shoulder to get away because she doesn't make the noise.
When he,
That was a good touch.
Helga flies over to Tori.
so when the horn is blown, let me see if this music will work. There, sounds like
Oh
that.
shit.
That sounds like we're calling the world snake in.
And you can see at the
Wait.
shore below the water begin to stir.
Oh my god, we call him the world snake.
The water begins to stir.
Oh my god.
And as the water begins to stir, I need a moment to be descriptive about this.
Oh, I'm so excited.
As the water begins to stir, you see beneath the surface what seems to be the texture of scales. And as this is happening, you almost seem to be hypnotically pulled out to the water's edge as you watch the water just twist and turn and jar about. Go ahead and put your characters on the map.
Oh, I mean, transitions.
And the actual level of the water seems to recede as the water pulls back. And you start to see, rising in the waves, rising and falling in the waves. Just the blatant, massive, scaly body of something.
No thanks.
Oh my god.
Right.
And
Boulder, since I know what it is, does Bjorn automatically know what it is?
I mean, you guys can all make a history check.
Let's go.
Wouldn't this be a religion check too?
No, this is more of history because this like actually happened in their world. Like he actually exists in their world.
Yeah, well, I got that hot zero.
Okay, well, Bjornstad is pretty sure he knows what this is. So is Magnus. Tori's just too enthralled.
Guys, look at the thing!
It's a thing that has scales and no legs. It's the tree.
And all of a sudden, this massive head that could be like the size of an island on its own
Thank God.
erupts from the water. And he says in like a very like deep forgotten language, just like rumbles out it just sounds like noises to you guys, but like rumbles out something as he like turns his head to face you all.
He's so big.
I know where you got this art from.
He's big.
He's gigantic.
He big. There.
Tori points. Guys!
Bjorn hides because he realized he just remembered what happened between
Why don't everybody hide behind
Boulder
the
and the serpent in God of War.
Yuffie straight up runs to the water's edge and is like, "Oh my god!"
Magnus goes, "Joffrey, get back here!"
And she's like holding her arms up, and it almost seems like it's raining because like all the water dripping from his body as he's like looming over the beach. It seems like it's raining. It seems like it's overcast as his massive skull is blocking the remaining sun of the day.
Jeez.
And he just kind of like looks down at Yuffie and like mumble groans something very slowly in this ancient language that none of you have heard before.
Rip.
Stop, Liam. This is why you're not allowed to sit in. But he doesn't seem to attack or anything. He just is looking at you all. He looks a little tired. I mean, you just all awoke him from his slumber, it seems, as that's probably what that horn was for, because as soon as you blew it and you began to, like, get drawn towards the water, that horn actually, like, refolded back in and disappeared beneath the surface.
Oh.
But yeah, he seems non-aggressive as it's looking down at all of you. And the water, as it falls, is slowly beginning to dissipate. But he seems to not be attacking despite the fact that you all have some form of god blood. However, it more has to do with like where your godparent is from, because he's got issues with Asgardians specifically.
Ooh.
However, he knows that you are the group that summoned him there. And as he looks down at all of you, Eric just suffered a power surge, I guess.
Oh no.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Can I want to be funny? Like when the serpent comes up, Matt just giving him like a sheepish little wave, like.
I mean, he seems to not be bothered by how Yuffie reacted.
Yeah. That
So,
could have
I
gone
mean,
very badly.
yeah. He seems chill. He doesn't seem angered-y.
Oh, I'm sad we don't have any snacks for him. I don't want to be the snack.
I don't think he wants any of your Midgardian snacks.
Can't believe Magnus.
This song is actually called Jormungandr, which is the world serpent.
Wait, there's music?
Yeah, you can't hear it?
I could hear it.
Hold on.
Can you hear it better?
I can hear it now.
Because I can't have it too loud because I'm recording, and it'll pick that up better than it'll pick you guys up.
Yeah.
But there was actually, like, the sound of the summoning horn at the beginning of the song. Here, I can like, restart it. Hold on. Switch back to Within Temptation for a moment. Stop. Jormungandr.
Yeah, I heard that, and then it went quiet again. I was like,
Yeah, because it has that one weird instrument that's, like, Australian in it.
The didgeridoo.
Yeah, the didgeridoo.
What, the bouncy sounding instrument?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, like, super interesting, because this band actually is, like, a Scandinavian band. So I think it's really interesting that they have a didgeridoo in it. I don't know where he is, because it says he's still on voice, but he's off of Roll20.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that.
So like I'm kinda confused what happened. If it what?
I'm gonna just run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I'm also going to do a bathroom break real quick. Might as well.
Okay, doke. I'll be here.
You got that goofy. I did the exact opposite. No, I got that. I can do it. It makes sense. It's just, I just messed up. It was like, dang it. Hello?
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody was cutting a tree across the street. There was a loud boom and my power went out for a second.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, they went. Amber and Hannah went to go to the bathroom. So.
All right. I might have time to eat my food.
Do it up. So far, the serpent is not gonna kill us.
Oh, this is the music the music Hannah put on.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, where is it coming from?
That's what I was like at first, too. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good for this scenario.
It does. This is really good at move setting.
Yeah. In the beginning, it has like the sound of the horn.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to you too. Awesome. Just gotta wait for Amber. I hope I get paid tomorrow since it's a holiday Wednesday.
I get paid tomorrow.
What's up?
Like,
Oh, because of 4th of July?
yeah.
Yeah, my bank usually posts my money on Wednesdays, but Wednesday is a holiday. So.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I kind of want to show y'all how cute I looked at my friend's going away party.
Oh.
Because I didn't show you, like, the day it happened, and I was, like, I was extra cute. I gotta find a picture I like, and, like, my thing's not loading, so it's kind of being a POS.
I might have to go around 10.
Oh, we're gonna be done before then.
Okay.
Oh. Because total, it was only supposed to equal 4 hours.
Man, we did most of it.
Yeah, you did a good chunk of it. You did at least half.
That puzzle would have took us to like 2 a.m. yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Discord. Okay then, Discord, think. Think for being a butt. Think for being a good for nothing.
Oh my god, there's a sticker that says death is a 3-foot tall gnome, and I might
I think I'm gonna get like all of those. What is wrong with okay, I'm just restarting my phone. Like iCloud's not working, like what the hell? Okay, whatever. So as you all look upon what what everyone except Tori would know, because Tori was too in awe. Or in denial, maybe. I don't know.
That's pretty much all.
You would all know that this is, in fact, the world serpent. Jormungandr. Or Jormungand, depending on, pronunciation and whatnot. And he's actually technically Tori's half-uncle.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Because
Tori's quaking.
Because he's technically Loki's child. And Hel is one of Loki's children. And Hel is Tori's mother. So like,
What a world.
this is like a weird uncle once removed thing.
Does he know Tori?
He can smell the recognition in her, but like, you know, she's a demigod bastard child, you know, it's not like...
Oh, yeah, it's not like, oh, hey!
Like, he can smell their familial blood in her, but like, Jormungandr's not gonna like do anything, you know, he's like, whatever. However, Jormungandr, specifically, the reason why Tori's message was the one that said, I have a favor to ask of you, my child, is because Jormungandr's weird half-sister thing, which is Tori's mother, did express unto him what this journey was. So even as you all stare at him, and he's staring back for quite a while, you know, he's a slow man. He's slow, man. Slow Snick. He starts to like shift and slowly begins to turn. And at first it almost seems like he's like leaving. But as you watch him shift, he doesn't like return to the water. In fact, he kind of is like pulling his tail around to like extend across the water beyond your line of sight, and he kind of like lowers his snout to the sand, and like Yuffie, who is like standing right there still, gets like this massive hot breath blown in her face.
Oh my god.
Like just an exhale through his nose, and she just is like, oh my god. And then he just stops and he waits like that.
Guys, what is he doing?
Huh? Okay.
Does he wanna to get on?
You want to get on the snake? The giant snake?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, power to you. You can try it.
Can Magnus try getting on the serpent?
I mean,
Bjorn is sitting here in amazement of the disrespect for this historical creature.
roll an acrobatics check.
Shit, can I roll athletics?
Nope, acrobatics.
Oh no!
You climbing up and over and all around this guy. You're trying not to step in his teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make it just fine. You walk up to the snake and you kind of give him a sad face and you're like, I'm sorry. As you like rest your hand in like the rim of his nostril.
Oh my god.
And like use that to pull yourself up. And you get yourself up onto his snout. And from there it's very like just a slope up to the top of his head.
Okay, he's just gonna wave at everybody.
Oh, Yuffie immediately follows. She's like, oh, me too! Hey, she's proficient in acrobatics. I knew. Oh boy. The reason I made her proficient in acrobatics, though, is inappropriate. We won't talk about it.
I think we can all make assumptions.
So, she makes it up on top of the world snake just fine. She gets up there, after kind of like copying Magnus and like using the rim of his snout. She gets up there and she's just like, don't worry, his nose is dry.
It's like, yeah, it is. Don't worry, guys.
Bjorn still stands in the other disrespectful amazement.
Yeah, so you guys are like on top of the world snake right now.
Oh yeah, boy.
We on his head.
And like Tori's looking at this world serpent, and he doesn't look like he's not enjoying that, right?
Yeah, he's just waiting expectantly.
Okay, so I guess Tori is gonna just step forward and try to climb onto the snake.
Okay.
Snake. Oh,
She makes it up no problem. Like,
okay.
she doesn't even have to, like, grab the snout.
She floats.
No, she's able to, like, lift her foot well enough to, like, let it rest on, like, his lip and just, like, lift herself up easily. So now everyone on the snack, except for,
Yeah.
Yep.
Magnus yells.
Yeah. I'll look at the snake who's staring at me like, can you come on? And I take a deep breath.
Yeah, it's staring. He's staring like, boy.
He says, he don't even know what to say. He just, then he struggles with the acrobatics of 8. While being proficient in acrobatics, he struggles to climb the snake.
No, he rolled a 13.
He is stupefied.
No, he gets up there. He rolled better than a 10 in both advantage and disadvantage. He gets up there. He probably has to, like, step in between some teeth and, like, get himself up there, but he makes it. He gets onto Jormungandr's face. And once you all are on Jormungandr, he just kind of, like, waits expectantly. And, like, you can, like, look around you that he's literally, like, risen his body out of the water well enough for you to walk. Just keep walking.
Oh, on his body.
Yeah, on his back, boy.
Like a trail.
Yeah, he waiting.
Tori points.
That's her her expertise.
Yeah. She points. Guys, there's a road, a scaly serpent
Slippery road.
And Magnus slide down it.
No, because it's flat.
Damn it. I
You
wish
can
it was
try.
Like snow. Now he's gonna walk. He's not gonna look stupid.
Tori's gonna follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I need everyone to roll dex.
Okay.
Just a general dexterity roll.
So not a dex save?
Nope, just general dex.
Boy, I got terrible. I was proficient in that too, and I got terrible rolls.
Well, everyone makes it across without slipping.
I got like a bonus 8.
Everyone makes it across without slipping. So the walk definitely takes a long time. It actually, like, it hits nightfall.
Wow.
So it gets late, and y'all are kind of concerned because you don't exactly know where you're going, but you're going.
Yeah.
Helga's probably exhausted.
Yeah, it's long. I would suggest riding on shoulder, not flying.
Or you can bet that she's been like just like switching from person to person.
But as that is happening and you're all traveling, you eventually see in the water what seems to be almost like a risen temple. Just there.
Ooh.
And then as you get closer, it's like covered in barnacles and sea spew, and it's literally like a risen out of the water temple.
Does the tail like go like directly toward like?
Yep, it goes directly to the steps that are just risen out of the water.
Hey, okay.
This music, man.
Alright, so as you go up the steps, the doorway is like just ajar and off its hinges as it is. You head inside and it's kind of like the floor is very slimy and just covered in sea, like just the sea floor really. And as you set foot inside the temple, you can already see at the head of the temple and like amongst the water that's kind of spewing in because the temple is a little lopsided, a very massive Jotun.
No thanks.
Uh-oh.
Boss fight! Raid!
A very, very massive Jotun.
He about to get bodied. I still got 4 key left.
Oh my god. Guys, do you see the giant?
Yes.
It's right there.
No, Where? Could you point to it? Where is it?
Yeah, sure. It just points to the giant.
Has it noticed us sitting back here dawdling yet?
No, it has not.
Okay.
Then I think one of us should try to sneak up on it and get a drop on it because our if I recall, our prophecy or our visions added together to be, where is it? There's a favor that needs to be. There's a favor that to be asked of us. We need to prove our worth by killing the frost niggas and to join their side.
All right.
Exact words.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm not very dexterous or sneaky, so I wouldn't recommend me doing that.
Okay, do y'all want to try and communicate with it, or you want to just try to bang it out?
I mean, can Tori make like a perception check to see like what kind of mood Frost Giant has?
A kind of mood?
Yeah, like does it seem friendly? Does it seem kind of earth?
I think it seems very friendly.
I mean, go ahead.
He's got beady red eyes. Okay, let me see.
Awesome. So, nat 20. You can tell, like, as you walk into the temple with this nat 20, you can just, like, feel just almost a surge of, like, a familiar presence, and you almost feel, like, hands on your shoulders.
Authorization ever.
Shit.
And, like,
That's strange.
you almost instinctively turn your head to look at your shoulders, and as you look at your shoulder, resting there on your shoulder seems to be like this very pale hand with like very long fingers, kind of like pianist fingers.
Oh my god.
With like nails where like the nails themselves are like those Pinterest pictures you see where it's black and it like fades, but like it like gradients back up the finger to the regular skin.
Great
And there are
nails.
like jewels on the fingers, and it's like a reassuring touch. But
Oh my god.
if you go to look all the way over your shoulder, there's nothing there.
Oof. Eerie.
All that from a perception roll. Jesus.
Well, it was a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right. So we have determined that he is hostile.
I don't know. But I feel very reassured. Maybe things will be okay.
Okay.
Helga's kind of nervous, guys.
I mean, if you think a little more about what that meant, you would get your answer.
Yeah, I know, but he is a hostile. He got a health bar. Okay, so
Well, your character doesn't see a floating health bar. I think
know.
Tori, if she thought about the vision a little more.
okay, so I say that one of us, because of the game, one of us should try and speak to him. I do not suggest it be me. I think that I should try and sneak around since I'm pretty dexterous. So can I roll stealth to sneak?
You want to roll stealth to sneak?
Yeah, to sneak close. I want to get like a decent flank. So
Okay.
if things pop up, I'm right there to help whoever we send.
So technically, I can only allow you your movement.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta look something up real quick.
Okay.
Hannah,
What?
I got a question.
What is your cue?
If Tori was the one to like go up and like kind of distract the frost giant, would that give Bjorn advantage?
If she were to cause a distraction?
Well, like take up that offer on like trying to talk to the frost giant first. Kind of be kind of distracting.
It would depend on if it was successful or not.
Yeah.
So... Okay, for some reason I thought monks had better movement.
No, it's I got 40 because my demigod ability. So it's like 30 plus no, we have something called unarmed movement.
Okay. Your speed increases by 10. While you are not wearing... Are you wearing armor?
No, I have never. I began this journey naked, and I shall end it naked.
You would only be able to move your full speed. However, if you guys want, I can allow I can allow a like before initiative round while you guys are like not noticed, where I allow movement in one action, and you should be able to take the action of dash. Hold on. So if you wanted to cover like all of that ground, so that's like 80. Let me make sure dash is like. Let me make sure dash actually gives you the entirety of your... Hold on. Dash. When you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. The increase equals your speed. Okay, so yeah, if you wanted to take the dash action and then do something like expend a key point to do like... Because expending a key point is, I believe, a bonus action. So, if you wanted to expend a key point to do like Fury of Blows, but like his main action was to dash, that's literally all I could allow. So you would be able to move your 40 and then dash as your main action to move another 40, And then, as a bonus action, you could expend a key point to do Fury of Blows, but that would be it. You wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm
But-
gonna just walk normal then, because I don't want to be stuck out there by myself. I'm not a tank.
Yeah, because you're looking at everyone will only where we are right now. Everyone will only be able to make it halfway across the field,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna tell you. I can't tell you guys the speed the Frost Giant has.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Oh
It could
god.
be all the way out there. But yeah. But right now, you guys are unnoticed, so you do have time to like make a plan.
No.
We'll say the area that you're in right now is technically like an entry, like a lounge almost before the inside of like the temple. So you guys have like secure coverage right now to be able to whisper back and forth and figure something out. Because he's like, you know, about 100 feet away from where you are.
Alright.
Bjorn says, "Let's Leroy Jenkins."
What?
Boy.
Oh, it's a video on YouTube where people are setting up like a really difficult, like 60-man World of Warcraft raid, and then someone random came in and was like Leroy Jenkins, and then just like sprint right into the dungeon and got everybody killed.
God.
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
Yeah, I don't want to die tonight, but Well, I don't just want to go right in there because we don't know what we're up against. Know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously we know we're up against that guy. What if he's friendly? What if he's nice?
I mean, he doesn't seem it, but I think I'd be willing to try and communicate with the giant.
All right. I think before we try and talk to that boy, we're gonna need to get our grounds together. Know what I'm saying? Know what we're gonna do if he starts freaking out.
Plan B, yes.
Yeah,
Important.
plan B.
Plan B, to punch him as hard as we can, as many times as we can, in the nuts.
No.
Do we know the weaknesses of frost giants?
Thor. Thor's one.
Well, we don't got Thor, so. Would one of them be able to make like a history check on frost giants?
A what?
History or something like that.
I
Or
mean,
insight.
it depends on what you're trying to do in particular.
Like finding
Like,
out
what's the weakness?
Yeah.
Let me see. I mean, just try just a straight up like wisdom check.
Okay.
Wisdom, where is the wisdom? Oh, I'm screwed with this one. Good luck.
Oh.
Yeah, Magnus, my boy.
But not to. Oh, that's what's up.
Okay, well, you would know that it has I mean, you would all know this. It has a damage immunity to cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and it has a weakness to fire.
hot.
Question mark?
Like,
If we seduce it, is that hot enough?
Oh my god.
first off, I don't think anyone would be able to seduce.
I mean, Yuffie
You
could.
never know. Yuffie got them. Yuffie a dick.
Yes, Yuffie probably could, but she could
Well,
try, but she doesn't want to.
How many pickles will it take?
A lot more than you could imagine, man.
Probably his weight in pickles.
All right, so out of the that's what we know from the wisdom check.
Yep,
Yeah.
no ice attacks. We're just gonna have to bang this one out.
All right, so Magnus is crouched on the ground. Well, no, he's like, all right, everybody, huddle up. And he goes, all right, here's what we know: fire bad, hurts the guy. Ice, that's not gonna hurt him. 'Cause, you know, look at him. He's kind of chilled out over there. So
Yeah, a little bit.
He just chilling. I get it.
I don't know. I feel like maybe at one point in this little fight that we're gonna probably have, if it would be a good idea for me to cast that spike growth. But I'd want, you know, all of us to get out of the way so, you know, it doesn't hurt us.
Can we set the spikes on fire?
Now that would be, I can't personally do that. That's not where my skills are.
I went to I'm not the elemental monastery. And go do that, unfortunately.
Wait. I think I have some matches. It's called something else. It's from the Dungeoneer's pack.
Okay.
Instead of striking a torch, where I can strike a torch and then throw it on the spike. Are your spikes flammable?
I've never tried it, but you never know. There's also a lot of water, so yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
how
it
much
kinda like that, so-
matches would help with all
I
that
mean, I
water.
have a spell that can make fire damage.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So what's the spell?
Well, Yuffie, maybe I should have just asked you.
Yuffie spell.
Well, Yuffie, maybe I should have asked you if you knew anything about fire magic. Oh, you know, you guys are right. Maybe you should have.
Or she could have said something since we all went and said that we didn't have anything.
I have a spell that can make fire damage. That's all you need to know.
Okay, perfect. So we ready to run in here and get bodied?
I'm going to try reasoning first, and if it goes wrong, then you guys.
It's a frost giant. Didn't we get a message to take care of it?
Well,
Yeah,
maybe he needs to take care of it like he's sick and dying and to help.
Yeah.
You know what? Y'all can go ahead and ask that. I'm gonna be ready to punch it.
All right.
All right.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Tori is gonna move. Probably. Oof. Playing with fire. Right there, I guess.
Are you going to blatantly give up your location?
When you put it like that, I am not as confident.
I'm 1,000% sure that you're gonna catch aggro.
Well, if you're trying to talk to it, you're gonna have to give up your location.
Will giving up her location give up our location?
What?
Will giving up her location give up our location?
Giving up her? No, it's just her.
Okay.
Unless someone goes with her.
Okay. I'll move right here quietly. And then once I'm
Okay,
over
please
here.
Please roll a stealth check.
Oh, Tori, don't fail.
Where is my boy's passive perception at? Okay, well, he doesn't notice you this time.
Oof.
So go ahead and move.
Okay. Is Magnus going to, or should she just start talking?
Magnus is gonna make his way when she starts talking.
Okay.
All right,
Can the front-
wait. Bjorn
Yeah.
would like to move. Would you like to move right here? Stealthily, all the way right here.
All the way where? Okay.
If I can remember how to move it. So let me do moving right here. Let me see if this is a good idea. Can I hit him in the nuts? Yes, I can. All right, so I'm gonna roll stealth and hope that I didn't get caught, because I'm gonna be raging if I get caught. All right, where's stealth? I swear to God. Do I get caught?
Okay, so as you move, he actually like looks up and starts to look around, but he doesn't react immediately.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
All right,
We're probably like 12.
Should I roll for stealth before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Okay, you need to move because if you're rolling,
Alright.
you're moving.
All right, then he's gonna take his way over here.
But he's fine anyway. Like if you're rolling, you're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God for
Yeah,
my hunter
Yuki's
boy.
gonna move over here. She's also fine. I don't know how this plan was supposed to go, guys, so you gotta figure this out.
Okay, I have a question. What is this thing? This. Oof. How do you do that thingy? This. What is this little
A
thing
broken
here?
staircase.
It's not like a balcony or anything.
I just said it's a broken staircase.
Does it go anywhere?
It's a broken staircase.
It literally goes nowhere then?
Yeah, like the steps are like fallen through. You wouldn't be able to use it anyway.
Okay.
What's that thing in the middle?
Just like a pool water.
Okay.
What are these things? That black hole there?
They're just pillars. You can't see the pillars though because it's a sky view.
Okay. Okay. Tori is going to move again, but she's going to announce her presence, I guess.
Okay.
She's gonna give her location away. And she's gonna, because she knows giant, she's gonna just say, I don't know what you'd say. She just announces that she's there, and to not be alarmed, she's not an enemy. Just to see how he reacts.
So as she announces that she is there, the Jotun like immediately turns and like zeroes in on her And, like, you can see, like, the red eyes seem to dilate and focus. And immediately he lifts his head and just launches a rock at her, like a boulder. For an 11.
An 11, let me tell you right now, does not hit.
Okay. How do I make a sphere? Because now there's a massive rock.
Okay, plan
Right
B,
over there.
guys. This is not a friendly giant.
Alright. Yep.
Plan K, kick him in the nuts.
The only one that it's aware of that is there is Tori, though. So right now it's only focused on attacking her.
Okay.
Do we get bonus damage for like stealth attacks?
Yeah, you get flanking damage.
Hey.
All right, so do we have to roll initiative now, or is it still kind of just like free for all?
The only one it's aware of is Tori, so you don't have to roll initiative yet.
Okay, well, it's about to be aware of the Ermac. I mean, Bjorn. I'm about to smack this thing in the nuts.
Oh my gosh. He's going right up to it.
Yeah, I'm about to charge right up to him. Should I wait? How's Magnus' health looking? What's his health?
I can't tell you.
Can she tell me?
Wait, his, like the frost giants?
No, your health.
My health? Okay.
Oh, you're an archer. I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, he has 74.
Okay.
Ow.
All right. Yep. Might as well. I'm going to run at him as my first movement. I'm gonna actually be directly behind him, or on top of him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my extra action and attack him.
Okay.
So what that is, or 1d6, right?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to attack him and attack him again. But I'm trying to do a surprise, a flank attack.
So you're just attacking unarmed?
Yes.
Okay, so as you come up to this giant to attack it unarmed, you don't even have to roll because immediately your hand gets smashed against thick ice.
Oh no.
And you receive 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
So it don't hurt him. I just get hurt.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my extra action to attack him with a axe.
Okay. Wrong character sheet, Hannah. That hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, I gotta drop my health one too. 70. Boy, stop it. What the fuck you up for?
He doesn't seem bothered by it at all. If anything, he's just irritated.
Oh, it's like a fly.
Yep.
Here we go again.
What about my flanking bonus though? No.
Alright, so now I need everyone to roll for initiative, even the two that aren't engaged right now. Yep, remember to click on your token.
The serpent's gonna fight with us?
No.
Oh.
I wish. I just accidentally clicked Jormungandr. Because if you look, it still says it's the frost giant.
Oh.
He ain't even there. He can't fight.
He don't even
He's
care.
everywhere.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
So I hit a giant thing of ice. which literally means I'm kind of useless because all I do is punch. So my fury of blows is now you.
I don't want to spoil, but it's not going to be like that the whole time.
Oh no, probably health. When his health gets down, or if he gets hit by fire, probably going to open up his defense.
So yeah, top of the round, Bjornstad, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna just smack him twice with my axe. Oh no, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna hit him with my axe. Then I'm gonna switch and smack him with my short sword.
Okay. Hand axe did not hit. Short sword did.
Alright. Then I go yeah and do 5.
So the hand axe seems to just slip off the surface, but
Bang.
you come back with your short sword in your other hand and slash against the armor successfully. You can definitely tell that this is like he's got a layer of icy armor. Alright. Do you have any? Oh, what is that noise?
Well, some people are fighting in basketball. These boys ain't even throwing a fist. What's going on?
The Filipinos throwing them. That short nigga jumped up and punched that nigga in the face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else with your turn?
I guess I could expend the key to get like better defense, something. With melee weapon, you can spend a key to attempt to stun. Okay.
Oh, can you do me a favor and roll an extra? Was it a 1d4 for flanking damage? Because when you hit him the first time with your hand axe, that was a sneak attack.
I got you.
Yeah, he
Love
wasn't. He wasn't aware of you when you attempted to hit him with the punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Then I will use blah 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 blah. I will attempt to use a stunning strike.
Okay. Fear with the.
All right. So what do I roll?
Hold on. You have to invoke this before you attack.
Okay.
Yep. So I would wait until your next turn because you used both of your attacks.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would wait till the next turn. Are you staying put?
I can't do anything else. I use both of my actions.
You can move.
Oh, I can move?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm realizing that I can't punch him in the nuts yet. Bjorn runs back to the pool. Runs into the pool. No, he's ice. He runs back by here. Oh, come on, boy. Get out of here. Okay.
I'm so glad you noticed the pool thing. Alright.
Yeah.
Magnus.
Why did I not like that pool thing? Alright, anyways, Magnus is he's gonna sneak over to hide kind of behind that pillar. So should I do a stealth roll?
Yeah, if you and Yuffie are still stealthing, so unless you want to break your stealth, so you gotta roll stealth. Yeah, he noticed you. Your stealth is broken. Still move,
Damn.
though, because that's what you were trying to do.
So it's right here. On top of the pillar, because he's that. I guess he's gonna go take out his long bow.
Okay.
Oh, my boy.
Alright, so go ahead and roll for damage.
My boy. Oh, okay, let me see.
Hey.
Okay, so technically, because you guys don't have advantage right now, the only damage you inflicted was the 9.
Oh.
Because it rolled the double, because one of the rolls would have been a nat 20. Technically, the roll I'm taking is the 25.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys had advantage, I would take the nat 20, but you don't. It's that's how it is. 9 is better than nothing, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so the arrow flies and manages to chip into the icy armor and do a little bit of damage. He's still not bothered by it, though.
Okay.
Is there anything else you can do in your turn?
He's gonna stay over here by the... I'm right there.
Okay. Alright, so it is the Frost Giant's turn. Open his character sheet because I got so much going on. Alright, so... my man...
Oh shit.
Oh my god, I want a giant chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... the giant moves up, leaps over the pool of water, and lands right there. And he has multi-attack, so one swing, he draws his massive great axe and just swings it like a sweep. One of them going to Magnus, which is that first one I just rolled, the 19.
Oh shit.
And the 13 going to Bjorn. Does he hit at all?
Yeah, he hits Magnus.
Oh, I'm safe.
Alright, so Bjorn manages, because he sweeps and goes for Magnus first, so Bjorn sees it coming and manages to like squat duck down as it just goes over his head. But Magnus does get hit for 18 slashing damage.
Well, this is where Magnus' life is.
That's all he can do, though.
Well, that was oh, jeez.
Alright, Tori.
Okay, Tori is gonna move over here, and I think she's still in range. I hope she's still in range. So she's gonna cast some Sacred Flame at this Frost Giant real quick.
Okay. Alright, he's gotta do a... not Yuffie, the Frost Giant. Alright, he failed. So,
Thank God.
14. The only thing about Sacred Flame is it's radiant damage, it's not fire damage.
God damn it.
Yep.
It's the only fire she has.
So it hits him, but it doesn't do, you know, amazing damage. He doesn't seem bothered by it. Do you have anything else you could do? Definitely make sure to be... definitely make sure to be checking your spells, because some spells are actually bonus actions.
Oh.
Yeah. Like Healing Word is a bonus action, actually, which is crazy.
That's OP.
How many of mine are bonus actions? So far, only healing word is.
God damn it.
All these are actions. I think I only have one bonus action thing.
I have no bonus actions.
Okay. Well, at least I know I got healing word as a bonus action. That's good. What's the range on healing word? Give me a moment. It's Yuffie's turn anyway. That's fine. 60 feet. Awesome. So Yuffie, she's gonna roll her stealth. She's gonna try to stay stealth. Do her stealth check to see if she's still good. Ooh, she's still good! She's still good! So Yuffie from her corner, you see her like hold out her hand and like in Magnus's direction, and she like starts to mumble a chant as she uses her bonus action to cast healing word.
Oh, thanks, Yuffie.
I want to cast it at level... Yeah, let's do level 1. 4 healing, so you just got 4 HP back.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
that was her bonus action. Let me see her fire spell. How does this work? Duration up to 1 minute. Okay. She has quite a few spell slots, though. It's okay. So it lasts for up to 1 minute. She has to roll concentration for it. Choose a manufactured metal object. Red hot, any creature in physical. Okay. That would be an action, and it only lasts for a minute. Okay, she's gonna do it. She has to do it. Alright, so Yuffie casts heat metal. And through casting heat metal, she actually goes and aims it at this thing's axe. And everyone can see the axe suddenly flare up in a bright red. And as it does, we're gonna see if this fucker fails. Constitution. Oh no. Oh
boy.
Succeeded. So his ice causes the burning of his weapon to whittle out before it does any damage.
Goddamn.
Yuffie is still in stealth though, so.
Okay, well, I'm about to hit this boy with the combo. I'm gonna hit him with an axe.
Axe hit.
Axe hit. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Then can I move and do something else?
Yeah, but you gotta roll damage first.
Okay. Oh, that axe hit hard. 7.
This is where I gotta break out my calculator. Thanks, Liam, for being my human calculator. Alright, there you go. And go ahead and move and try to do your next action.
Yeah, I want to throw a dart at this boy. After I'll take a couple steps back. I'm gonna move right here. Right here. And then I'm gonna throw a dart at this boy. The one dart that I have left in my inventory. Because I forgot to make me have 8. And then I'm deleting the dart. Okay, I ain't got the dart no more.
Ooh.
Ooh, not 20?
Yep, go ahead and roll for damage.
So 6.
Yes.
Good shit.
Alright, so I throw the dart at this boy's nuts. Oh, no.
Snowballs, you mean?
His snowballs. Oh, okay. I throw the dart at his left eye. Or his right eye. And it hits, but he blinks with the force to stop the dart from doing any serious damage. And that's it. Bro, we low-key been beating his ass.
I don't know if Magnus can agree with that.
And I end my turn.
Awesome.
Alright, so, Magnus is gonna try and cast Acid Splash. You know. Lovely. 4. Thanks, I'm single-handedly doing this.
Alright. Well,
let's see if he gets this.
let's see. He's been succeeding on all the other ones.
He can eat my butthole.
Oh, he failed.
Thank God. Alright, and then Magnus is gonna, he's gonna move. He does not want to be near this. Wait, let me see. Let me get my... He's gonna go back here behind the boulder that he threw before. Alright. That's Maggie's turn.
No, where's my cell phone?
Alright, so that ended your turn?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
I just realized I rolled double nat 20. I'm mad that I wasted that on a dart.
Yeah. Wow. Double nat. God.
At least it was a double nat 20.
Which one's mine?
Alright, Frost Giant, let me see. Well, you guys are like lined up for his double attack over here. So he comes on over, literally just steps on the boulder, and the boulder breaks beneath his weight.
That bitch.
Lovely.
And he swings that double attack once again, the Hurricane of Death. Alright, so first one is aiming for Tori. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh god.
Yeah, that hits.
The second one, Magnus. 15. Jess.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Did it hit?
Oh, I thought. Well, what about the nat 20?
No, that was aiming at Tori.
Oh, I thought the 12 was aiming at Tori.
No, that's dexterity.
Oh, as I read it wrong. Sorry.
It's okay, you're good.
That doesn't hit, actually.
The 15 doesn't hit?
No, Magnus's armor class is 16.
Alright, so Magnus ends up being able to, like, sidestep a little bit to just miss the blade that plowed into Tori.
Oh god. Oh god.
Jesus.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is she gonna die?
That's 42 damage.
But
Oh
she's
my-
definitely gonna feel that.
That's just because it was a nat.
Oh my god.
Because you roll double damage on a nat.
Oof. Oof.
What does that put you at?
79.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
It was a hard hit, though. I felt that.
I think
Magnus
I
is at
actually think she has the highest HP out of everybody.
Oh, thank god. I was gonna cry.
Yeah, she does. I don't know how she has the highest HP.
Just skill, baby.
All of us must have rolled shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Yuffie's is only 60. That would have almost killed Yuffie.
That would have.
Oh god.
Oh,
That would have put me crit too. That would have put. So, lucked out on that one.
Yeah, well, in a way, it's better it's Tori over everyone else, I guess.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tori.
I think Tori understands.
Not in the moment.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's hurt.
She didn't even lose half health. She's at like 70%.
It still hurt.
Here, let me see. I'm doing math now. Yeah, she's at 65%. She good. Alright. That's over half. Alright, Tori, it's your turn.
Okay, so now I know exactly what spell to cast. Or maybe I don't. No, I do. She's gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement on this giant.
Okay.
Click, click. So yeah, black beam of enervating energy springs from her fingers toward a creature within range. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks. Okay. Duration. You have to roll concentration on your next turn. And for 1 minute, I'm going to equate that to only 1 round.
Okay.
So it only lasts
So
for a minute.
what would be a concentration roll?
A concentration roll is you would have to roll a roll against you would both have to do. No, okay. It would be a constitution roll for concentration.
Okay.
Okay, against their passive perception.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think she's gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me figure out how far she can run away. She cannot run that far. Eh. No, that's not far at all. I end my turn.
Okay, so I'm reading this, and it's saying that you have to make a ranged spell attack against the target.
So like an actual attack?
Yeah, I think you just need to roll d20 plus your charisma modifier, because that's your spell save DC.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Because it might not matter if it doesn't hit him.
With her charisma?
Your charisma modifier.
Okay, so that's 8.
Yeah, that didn't hit. So,
Oh.
because it says on a hit, the target deals only half the damage. So it didn't hit at all, so it didn't affect the target.
Damn, wasted spell.
Yeah, it says a black beam of energy springs from your finger towards the creature, so that's supposed to be the attack. So you rolled for that. And if it hit, the condition for it to apply is if it hit.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, she tried.
She tried.
She was a bit winded.
She tried. Just like how Yuffie tried her one fire spell. Okay. Yuffie has to roll stealth again to see if she's still stealthing. Okay. Yuffie is no longer stealthing. He noticed Yuffie now. Yuffie has been noticed. Yuffie has been noticed. Liam, stop. Okay. What kind of damage does this do? This does psychic damage. This does thunder damage. That doesn't do damage. That's necrotic damage. That probably would have helped at the beginning. Looking at these spells. Let me see. This is thunder damage. Well, I mean, Jotuns don't like Thor.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. Okay. Let me see before, because this could affect everybody, so let me, like...
Oh god.
If she moves to there... Okay, everyone would be good. Awesome. Wait, I gotta measure again, so I don't do it wrong. Okay. So, Yuffie... Hey, yes, perfect. It's 10 foot radius. Alright, she gonna cast Shatter. And when she casts this spell, there's a sudden loud ringing noise that's like painfully intense. That just erupts from where Yuffie is. And like it's painfully intense to, like, the party members, but not so much so where it's doing damage. Like, it's probably the loudest to Tori because she's just outside of the effect range. But it's a massive, like, thunderclap.
She dropped that ass.
Okay, Constitution. Oh, come on. Oh, come on!
This asshole.
Even if he had disadvantage, he still would have made it.
Oh my gosh.
Come on!
Something. Alright, it's my turn.
Yeah. Yuffie's terrified now.
Alright, I'm gonna run at this boy. I'm gonna run at him because he don't see me. I'm gonna run. Yeah, I want to stay out the water. Then I'm going to. What is it? Oh yeah, I'm going to hit him with that two-piece, that hand axe and a sword.
Both hit.
Good shit.
Yes.
Neither of them did that though. 8 and 8.
Hey, that's 16.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I expend 1 key point.
Okay.
I'm at 5 for key ability. You can patient defense. You can spend 1 key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action. See, disengage a dash action, a bonus action. Okay. If I do flurry of blows, it's not gonna, right? It's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit with any fire damage yet.
Okay. So then I use I use step of the wind, which means I can take a disengage or dash action as my bonus.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
So I'm not liking the fact that we all in swing range, so I'm going to back out.
Okay. Your turn. I'm assuming that's it.
Yep.
Alright, Magnus.
Alright, let me just. Oh, we're all so close to each other. Okay, so Magnus is gonna run to here, okay? Just to get out of the. He doesn't want to be in a you know what I'm saying? Next to that. And he's gonna take out his longbow again to try and get some damage.
Okay.
Magnus!
It missed! So you try to fire while you're fleeing and while you're trying to move with the slippery floor and all. You like slip a little bit and you accidentally let go of the bowstring and the arrow flies and misses.
Damn it.
Rip Magnus.
It's okay. He's been hit a bunch.
Alright, so
Helga laughs at him in her owl voice.
sadly, y'all are all right here. 5, 10, 5.
Oh god.
Oh, so I'm still in range?
Yep. Yep. So he sweeps his axe to attack all 3.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna sweep around hitting Yuffie first. Boom. Oh, the gnat hit Bjorn's down.
Oh my god.
Oh, it hit Tori too!
God.
Ah! Did he hit Yuffie? He did! Oh my god!
Jesus.
He just separates some of the flowers floating from her.
Oh.
Okay. So that didn't hit. The gnat.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. That's so
58?
much.
That's 58.
That's 50. That's for Bjorn's 10.
Yeah, I was gonna text him.
Oh my
And
god.
then 17 for Tori.
79. Oh boy.
Oh god!
This is where
At
we
least healing word is a bonus action. That's all I can say.
Does it help when it only does 4 healing?
Yeah, true. I mean, I have cure wounds, but I would be like, that's an entire action.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Does everyone have their health where it should be?
Yes.
Alright, Tori. A true boss fight is a true boss fight.
Oh god.
Sad.
Okay, so she's basically right on top of this giant, right?
Yeah, it's like she's right at its feet.
Can she attempt to set it on fire?
I mean, it's gonna be hard with the layer of armor that it has, but you can go for it.
It's like ice armor, right?
Yeah, but she wouldn't have the time to, like, let it melt.
Just
You, like,
Trying
gotta
to
think of
cook
the
the
logic
frostbite.
there.
goddamn. Okay. Well, then she's gonna run, even though she's probably gonna get hit again. Fine. Yeah, she's gonna run there. And she is going to cast mage armor on herself. Because she can do that.
Liam.
Yes, armor of shadows. Without using a spell slot or material components.
Okay,
Bringing
well then,
her armor class to 15.
awesome.
If it helps. Doesn't help, but it's fine. And that's the end of her turn. Yeah.
Alright, so Yuffie. Let me see. All her attacks have been shit. Okay. She's also going to flee. Where's she gonna go? Go up. It's kind of hard to flee when y'all are so close.
Well, Bjorn is planning on moving to opposite side, so.
Okay, so let me see. How much is the range for cure wounds? Oh, it's touch. Oh boy.
Well, I'm moving, so.
Well, her turn is before yours. So that would be 10. She'd only be able to move 20. She could move there. Okay, so. Yeah, she's gonna move the 10, and she's just like, give me your arm!
No. No, I'm joking.
You're dying, man.
Covered in blood and exhausted and mad that I can't punch it in the nuts. He says, here.
And she touches his arm and casts Cure Wounds. We'll cast it at a higher level, hopefully. Let's do 3rd level. What?
Oh.
Only 2
Oh.
healing?
She put a band-aid on it.
Actually, no, hold on. It says, okay, so it says 12 healing for the higher level cast. Okay, you get 12 hit points. You get 12. You're good.
That would have been so bad.
Yes, I looked at her like, you know,
You got 12. You got 12. Okay, that's better. You're at 24. And then she's gonna use the rest of her movement to get, like, there, I guess. which still isn't very efficient, but... Alright, Bjornstad.
Moving right up here. And he's gonna do his hit combo. Axe hits, does 6 damage, and then he's going to short sword.
Short sword?
Misses.
Yeah. But you did the hand axe, right? The hand axe hit.
Yep, and then I'll do oh, I forgot to do a stagger. Oh, forgot. Oh, I use wholeness of body. Oh, says you gain ability to heal yourself. Oh, as an action.
Yeah, you gotta wait until you have an action.
All right, then I'll use it for my
Because you've used 2 actions.
Yeah, I want to use the key to give myself patient defense. So you can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. But that wouldn't work for me, would it? Since my turn's over.
Yeah, not really.
All right, never mind. Then. That's it.
Uh-huh. Magnus?
Alright, he's gonna try and redeem himself.
Okay.
With a longbow. If he misses again, he's just gonna, jump in the pool. Go for it.
Just take a swim.
Yeah, he's like, you don't have to fight me, man. I'm just gonna swim. You don't even know me.
Why do I relate? I also relate.
Oh. Okay. So he's gonna go and swim in the pool. No, I think he might just... He's gonna take 1 step back.
Okay.
You hear him say, "Oh, shit."
Poor boy didn't manage to hit with that longbow.
Yeah, he's supposed to be proficient in it, but I guess the dum-dum.
Like, boy. Okay. Frost Giant. Listen, as the DM, I'm supposed to make this an actual challenge for you guys. Not like... I'm not supposed to make this easy. Okay, let me see. Yeah, he's going after the ladies.
Oh, here we go again.
Here we go again. Alright. He like charges up already with his axe swinging. Yuffie dies a little inside.
I could already feel Tori like bracing.
Like they know it's coming.
Give me the kissy poo-poos. Give me the kiss.
Okay. So he comes up, he's gonna hit Tori first. Hopefully, oh god. Oh! Okay.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, but he hit you.
Oh shit.
Rip
He's
you.
still in that 20.
Rip
Oh
you.
shit.
Rip you. dead, but still rip you.
Yeah.
She just groans. Alright, Tori, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna really put this idea out there. Could me and you tag team this attack?
I mean, depends on what you want to do.
Okay. So here's my idea. Okay.
Okay.
So she has a crossbow. She has some crossbow bolts, right?
Okay.
And there's like a little like metal part on the bolt, right?
Uh-huh.
And Yuffie's attack is heat metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So could we possibly combine those two to make a very hot bolt?
You know what? For terms and purposes, I'll allow it.
Okay, so Tori is gonna quickly spit that idea out.
Okay,
to
but
Yuffie.
you do know in order for it to work, like, what's gonna have to happen is she's gonna cast the spell, you're gonna have to fire. If it hits, he then has to succeed on a saving throw to see if it even causes the fire damage.
It's worth a shot at this point.
Okay, alright. So,
Okay.
Yuffie casts the heat metal. So, on top, if yours hits, it'll get the damage of the crossbow and the 13 fire.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay, but Yuffie was aiding, so that's advantage.
Thank God.
If you have someone assisting you, you get advantage. That's the universal rule.
So I hit, right?
Yes, that hit.
Freaking God.
Hey, 21!
1-1.
And it, like, you can see a burning hole in his armor now.
Tori snort laughs. But she also runs away. Oh, she's gonna run.
It's like
Over
Smog, how he
there.
had that little hole in his scales.
Okay, I'm good with my turn. Great teamwork.
Alright. You.
Provide cover fire. Rob. So I'm playing with my dog too, and he's looking confused at my computer right now. Booty. Now bring us home, youth.
Okay, so Yuffie is gonna run the 30 feet, and as she's running, she like turns her back and casts Vicious Mockery,
Yes.
yelling in Infernal. She yells, "Burn, beast, burn!" Alright, now we gotta do that roll for fucking 5 damage. This is fucking bullshit.
It's better than nothing.
Okay, he failed. Thank God.
Oh.
It's very fragile in the heart.
He's upset he was hit by fire.
He's sad.
Alright, Bjornstad.
Stop it. Okay. So I use my stop, nigga. Please.
Is that at the Frost Giant?
So I was trying to touch my mouse, and my dog kept getting under my hand and moving my mouth, so I couldn't actually do anything. Okay, so I use wholeness of the body.
Okay.
You heal yourself as action. You gain health equal to 3 times your monk level. So I get 30 HP back.
Awesome.
Unlike that healing touch, I almost gave your boy 12. That was crazy. I was so disappointed when it came out as 2. I thought I would say
That's what it would have been if she casted it as a first level spell. But she casted it. She expended one of her third level spell slots.
Alright, I'm back at moderate health. So now I'm gonna run up. And he still got his armor, right?
Yeah, it's not completely gone.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna just take the short sword and I'm gonna drive it at his broken piece of armor. Little crack.
Okay, it hit.
It hit. I'm gonna roll for the midge of the dam. 7.
All right.
I think we're doing pretty good, guys.
Magnus?
Alright. So... I like to think that I have faith in Magnus.
Pleasure has faith in him.
Oh, okay. So, he hears in the back of his mind, assassin! And a single tear rolls down
Wait,
his...
what did he hear?
Assassin!
Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta do it, hold on. Assassin! Assassin!
And he thinks of his tiefling girlfriend.
Oh no, and he hears in his head, you can do it, Maggie!
Oh! Hopefully this gives him the strength to
I'll give him advantage. We got a plug for. Hey, his roll would have been the advantage anyway.
Oh, I love it.
His girlfriend inspired him. Liam, I can do math by 5s. Thank you. Awesome. Is that your turn, or do you want to move?
He's gonna stay far away.
Okay, smart. Alright, Frost Giant.
Frost Giant can eat my butt.
Okay, Frost Giant actually decides to launch a rock at Magnus.
Oh god.
Magnus doesn't like rocks. You can keep it.
Massive boulder to 23.
Well, I don't know if you can guess, but yeah, that hit. So.
Oh
no.
Okay, so Magnus no longer can use his legs. He's paralyzed.
Oh god.
It's just a rock!
So yeah, he has 21 health now.
Oh no.
He's worse behind.
How did a rock do that? Oh, because when you look at the damage, it got a 10, 10, 10.
10.
Because the damage on it is 4d10, and 3 of 4 of those 10s rolled a 10.
Oh god.
Oh my god. His turn's over, Tori.
Oh god, okay. Tori, what are you gonna do? You know what? Just from where she's standing. No, okay. Let me figure this out for a second.
Liam.
Okay. So she's gonna move to this little area here. Full range, 30 feet, and then she's gonna shoot her crossbow again at this frost giant.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one again. Oh god.
Miss.
Ripperoni. Okay. I think that's the end of her turn.
Alright, Youth is... Let me see. Where's Healing Word? The range of Healing Word is 60 feet. I don't know if... Hey!
Just barely.
And that's a bonus action, too. Okay, so she's gonna she throws her hands up first and she just yells, "Tell of the dead!" And you guys hear the bong, bong. I love that spell so much. Okay. Do do do, boo 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 doo boo doo boo doo. Okay. Frost Giant, you better fail this roll. Hey! The spell's damage increases by 1 die when you reach. Okay, so only if it's missing any hit points, it's gonna be 2d12. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. This better be good. Like, we have the possibility of getting 24 here. Like.
Oh boy.
Oh.
9 is better than 8.
9's better than 1.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that's not the end of her turn either. She still has her bonus action. And as her bonus, right after doing Toll of the Dead, like literally while the bell is still chiming, she casts Healing Word at Magnus. We'll cast it at a higher level. Let me see. I will expend one of my 5th level healing, 5th level spell slots.
Oh my god.
14 healing.
Oh, bless.
Yep. That's pretty close to as high as it could have been, because out of the 4 rolls, it got 4, 4, 4, and then a 2.
Okay, he's up to 35.
Awesome. Alright, that's Youth's turn. Bjornstad?
Alright. How's his armor looking? Still tight?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's landed a fire attack on him since.
Okay, sword hit and the axe hit. Both hit him?
Yes.
Okay. Sword does 7, axe does 4.
So 11. Ooh, you can see. Liam, why did you say that out loud?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know what he
didn't-
said.
Did you hear me ever tell them how much HP he had left? No. Why did you say it out loud? I'm serious, Liam. This is why I don't let you sit in. You're not supposed to. I am the DM. I'm not supposed to tell them stuff like that. Okay? They can't see that it only has blank health.
I thought she was
Okay? They might be able to see if they clicked on it, but, like, they have to click on it. They have to do that.
No, we can't.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay, good. It's not supposed to be.
The false hope.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys are just saying that you didn't hear it just to be nice or not. It doesn't really matter.
I really didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as Bjornstad makes these attacks, the Frost Giant he was looking pretty beat up there like the last few rounds, but with these attacks he actually falls to one knee and is using his axe to hold him up, but he hasn't fallen yet. He's like breathing heavily, and because he's a Frost Giant, like you can see his breath and whatnot, but it's close. So, Bjornstad, are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that was it. I was hoping he wouldn't have, so I could start boxing him up, but
Magnus.
Well, you know, that boulder, he didn't really like that. He didn't enjoy it, so he's gonna, you know, try his longbows, what he's supposed to be good at. He still has faith in his heart that his girlfriend is proud of him.
That hit.
Good shot.
And I say in a Matt Mercer voice, how do you want to do this?
How does he want to do this?
How do you want to get the kill blow?
All right, he's gonna aim. He's gonna be like Bard in the Hobbit. He's gonna
hit him in
aim.
the nuts.
Oh, no, right for the opening.
He waits for the opening through the armor,
Yes,
and then
he fires that arrow, boy.
and it hits right in that little burnt opening of armor.
Wow.
And you see the eyes of the frost giant go dim, and he slowly falls forward and collapses in a massive on the ground.
You know, he can't wait to tell Pleasure that.
Thank God.
And you have killed the frost giant.
Magus sighs with relief. He's like, oh, so long. My foot hurts. Oh, God.
The frost giant lands on Born's ankles, and you hear, my leg!
While this is going on, the 4 pillar staircases that Amber was obsessed with for a minute, each of them begin to glow respectively in different colors. The one over here that Tori had been looking at is glowing with like a deep purple mist. It's just like the mists are just, you know, like floating out like clouds. The one over here is flowing with like a light, like spring green mist. The one up here, I hope you guys can see the circles I'm making.
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
The one up here is glowing with that they're just pure light mist. And this one over here is glowing with a blue mist.
Ooh.
He run!
Okay.
I crawl there. My legs are shattered.
Tori just walks. She's tired.
So,
I got hit with a nat 20. I can't do nothing else.
tell me what your characters do.
Alright. He says, Bjorn says it was great adventuring with all of you, but this light is calling my name. I must go. Hopefully we can see each other again when our realms aren't trying to kill each other.
Tori nods and waves and wishes him the best.
Hey, he also kicks the frost giant in the nuts.
Oh my god.
He's already dead.
I'm telling you, the next D&D character is gonna have that obsession. He has to hit everybody he fights in the nuts.
Okay. Magnus, he just kind of like looks over at, you know, this staircase that he's by, and he's like, I don't really feel like walking. So this is mine, and he calls for Helga because he told her in the beginning silently to go, like, you know, chill, stay out of danger, didn't want his bird getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So Helga comes over, perches on his shoulder, and he slowly gets up to try and he's like, I was really badass today. Now I'm gonna go sleep.
Good night. Okay, so Tori, now that she's said bye to the boys, she does look over to Euphora, and she's just like, "It's a pleasure on this adventure with you. You helped a lot, especially with that bolt thing. I thought was a pretty good idea. Good teamwork. I think it's time to go, though." So, goes to her stairway. So lifts.
Sad face. Just kind of looks around. Looks at the mist. She doesn't know what's in there. None of you guys knew what was in there, but you all went. And, she just shrugs and goes too. And literally the best I can say is it's like that ending scene in Hercules. Like when he gets received by his family and whatnot.
And then he says no.
Yeah. But you guys all went without even like thinking about it, so. So you all are accepted by your god roots.
Oh boy.
And you become recognized as a demigod. And
Bjorn sends a letter to Yuffie like, "I told you."
she's sad. She's like, "This is the dumbest letter I've ever received."
That's it. I told you. In the box of pickles. In the crate of the pickles I owed her.
Awesome.
Ask about that.
Awesome. She's so happy. She's like eating a pickle going, "Mom, look at this dumb letter I got from a boy." And then Freya's just like, it's like this panel, and it doesn't even show Freya's face. Like, it shows Yuffie sitting in some flowers, and it just shows, like, Freya from the waist down, because Yuffie's, like, sitting in the grass, and Freya's standing. So, like, it just shows Freya from the waist down, and you just hear her voice saying, "All men are like that, dear." But yeah. And whether or not they choose to stay, like, in their parents' realm, or if they want to return to Midgard, like, they all have the choice to return to their lives in Midgard, because they are demigods. They have the choice to go back and forth. But it kind of gets put to them, since they are children of gods, is they gotta pick one or the other.
Oof.
It's kind of how it gets put to them.
Okay.
So whatever they do end up choosing is up to the discretion of your character, but officially, that is the conclusion of these four's adventure together.
Aww.
Good shit.
Special ending, Bjorn gets found by his grandmama, and now he's can't feel anything. He now cannot be damaged.
No, he really is Baldur's child.
Yes. Baldur got mad at him and said, "I told you one thing before."
Maggie probably goes back to Midgard because like, go find my girl.
I got my girlfriend. Pleasure's very happy he came back.
Tori would be in Helheim, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
She's a hell of a person.
I think she might go back to Midgard because I mean, she's emo, but she's not that emo.
She emo, but she not that emo. I love that.
Yeah, she's probably going back.
Magnus would have gone to Asgard.
Yes.
He probably saw Bjorn there. He's like, "What's up, man?" Like, "You here too? Wow!"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's like the ending of their adventure together.
I thought this was good.
And
I betcha if they ever meet up again for some crazy whack time, Be like, hey man, what's up? I'll go fight another frost giant. You know how it is.
Apparently, that vision wasn't all of it. There's still one more left.
I'd be so mad.
And
We
then
missed
like,
it.
and then with Magnus, there's like a scene that's like Hercules choosing to go back to with Meg, but it's Magnus and Pleasure,
His tiefling girlfriend.
his pink tiefling girlfriend, who's like the worst assassin ever.
She yells.
It's fine.
Assassin.
She literally announces that she's an assassin.
He appreciates her.
Assassin! Assassin!